So yeah, today was the first time we showed gameplay to the press, and in the portion of gameplay we showed today, we really wanted people to understand that what we're trying to build from the cinematics that become interactive in the middle, from moving from cinematics to navigation, from navigation to combat to range combat, and from range combat to melee and back into cinematic. That it's this mix of all these things and the beats that we do through all of that, and the pacing of it, that really is the game. And that's what we're trying to do differently with our third-person shooter mechanics than what you would normally expect with another one.
Do you see our comrades?
Not yet. There! It must be them.
Let's go.
So the Order is an ancient council, an order of knights, basically, who came to be to protect humanity in the world. Very early on, about more than a millennia ago, there's a split in humanity that happens between humans and half-breeds, humans and what becomes half-breeds, and they go on to wage war against humans, mainly for the same reasons that everybody does. You know, when there's war, it's either for control, dominion, supremacy, survival. And in this case, the survival war takes on the role of becoming, trying to take dominion over the other, and it blows out into an all-out war between humans and half-breeds. The status quo happens, late in the Middle Ages, and it's not until the beginning of the Industrial Revolution that humanity finally has the weapons to take the war back to the half-breeds. But at the same time as they do that, with all these struggles being, going on for centuries, there's another threat that comes into play: the rebellion that we showed today. The rebellion rises out of the need of people to fight for themselves, out of being oppressed, and they become another force that you have to cope with in the game.
Lafayette!
Not to worry, monsieur. I'm all right. Would not our time be better spent hunting half-breeds?
Patience, Marquis.
This world again. Patience. Always patience.
Let's move.
We've got them cornered!
The third-person mode was by far the one that helped us the most attach to the character, and to be cinematic and to stay in that cinematic mode. It's quite difficult to be in first person. There are ways of telling a first-person game and make it very poignant and make it something that people will be immersed in. But seeing your character go through things sometimes is a necessity for that cinematic feel to come through. The gameplay sometimes will be different depending on who you take on. The thing that we wanted to do is to make sure that all of these gameplays mechanics actually fit into the hero's character and the way the hero plays throughout. So although there will be different mechanics used for different ones, sometimes we do intermix them to make sure that there are certain meta mechanics that might work even for fighting humans that would work better for fighting half-breeds, but you'll see both of them happen at one point in the game.
Stop for a pint, did you?